decisions that are best for the boat, and that was the best decision for the boat. Unfortunately, for my own dreams and obtaining a boat, it doesn't work.
Jake Harris's final farewell was not just a goodbye. It was the kind of shocking end no one could have predicted. After years of battling towering waves and personal demons, the sea finally demanded its price, leaving behind a story of loss and legacy. The sentence is final. Goodbye forever. Let us uncover the choices, the battles, and the final moments that led to an end so devastating it left everyone reeling. A crab fisherman's last stand. Jake Harris's story is one that seems almost too wild to believe, a mix of adventure, tragedy, and relentless pursuit of survival on the unforgiving Bering Sea. Imagine a world where the sea decides your fate, where giant waves crash like the wrath of nature itself, and where the next catch might be your last. That's the life of a crab fisherman, and Jake lived it to the fullest until the sea claimed its due. This is not just another story of high waves and bitter cold. It's about the human cost of living on the edge and the choices that lead to a final goodbye. But then, the sea returned something that night, something that would change everything. Back in 1958, Alaska's waters were teeming with crabs. Fishermen didn't need fancy equipment or rules. The crabs were practically crawling onto the boats.
So he's probably really freaking out. Hopefully they can keep it together, and whatever we can do, we will, but I imagine things are chaos for them right now.
It was a dream come true for Jake's father, who laid the foundation for a family legacy. By the time Jake took to the seas, the job was less about abundance and more about endurance. The Bering Sea was no longer a friendly gold mine. It had become a battleground. Jake Anderson, a name etched into the annals of Deadliest catch, wasn't just a captain, he was a survivor. For 20 years, fans tuned in to see him battle waves that could swallow ships whole and navigate storms that turned the sea into a cauldron of chaos. But beneath the thrill of the chase and the glitter of TV fame, there was a darker story brewing. The sea is no place for the weak. Jake knew this better than anyone. His life was a series of trials, each more brutal than the last. Addiction clawed at him, homelessness shadowed him, and family tragedies left scars that no amount of time could heal. Yet Jake kept going, driven by a need to prove something. To himself, to the world, maybe even to the sea. There was the time his sister passed away, a shock that hit him like a rogue wave. Not long after, his father vanished, only to be found lifeless in his truck. These losses would break most people, but Jake turned his pain into fuel. Every crab pot he hauled up was a step further from the ghosts that haunted him. Yet even Jake's resilience had its limits. The Bering Sea is a relentless beast, and it demands payment. For Jake, that payment came in ways that no one could have predicted. He was caught in the crossfire of the sea's fury and his own personal demons. The result? A goodbye that left fans and fellow fishermen alike stunned and heartbroken. Jake's story is not just his own. It's a chapter in the larger saga of the Deadliest catch, a show that pulls back the curtain on a job that is equal parts thrilling and deadly.
Now we know where the hot spot is if we want to catch starfish. There's no question that we are not putting any gear back where this string is.
Viewers see the high seas and the high stakes, but behind the camera lies a reality that is often too raw to broadcast. The losses, the heartbreaks, the unspoken moments of doubt and despair, these are the things that truly define the life of a fisherman. The legacy of Jake Harris and others like him is a stark reminder of the price paid for our fascination with the ocean. It's easy to romanticize the life of a crab fisherman, to focus on the adventure and the danger without considering the toll it takes. Jake's final chapter forces us to confront that reality. It's not just about the catch or the competition, it's about the people who risk everything for a chance to live on their own terms. The final goodbye is more than a moment. It's a statement. It's the sea's way of reminding us who's really in charge. And for those left behind, it's a call to remember, to honor, and to carry on, even when the waves threaten to pull them under. The story is far from over. It's written in the tides, whispered in the winds, and carried in the hearts of those who knew him and those who will never forget. As the Bering Sea continues to churn and fishermen brave its waters, the legacy lives on. It's in every pot pulled up, every storm weathered, and every life saved because of the lessons learned from the journey. The sentence is final, but the story is eternal. But this is just the beginning. The legacy of fishermen stretches far beyond the episodes of Deadliest Catch or the confines of a single deck. It's a story of families tied to the sea, of generations passing down knowledge, and of an ocean that shapes lives as much as it takes them away. Each wave holds a memory, and each storm is a test of courage and endurance. The early days of Alaska's crab fishing were filled with promise. Men ventured into the waters with little more than grit and a dream. The bounties seemed endless, and the risks, while real, were often overshadowed by the thrill of the hunt. It was a time of discovery, of building legacies, and of forging connections that would span decades. Families were part of this golden era, their lives intertwined with the ebb and flow of the tides. But as the years passed, the sea grew more demanding. Regulations changed, crab populations fluctuated, and the stakes grew higher. What was once a thriving industry became a high-stakes gamble, where every decision could mean the difference between success and failure. For captains, the weight of responsibility was immense. They weren't just chasing crabs, they were fighting to keep their crews safe, their families supported, and their dreams alive. The struggles were a reflection of the challenges faced by many in the industry. The sea is an equalizer, stripping away pretenses and forcing people to confront their true selves. This meant facing demons head-on, even as the elements were battled. The journey was one of resilience, of finding strength in the face of adversity, and of refusing to give up even when the odds seemed insurmountable. The story also highlights the camaraderie and sense of community that exists among fishermen. On the Bering Sea, rivalries fade away when lives are at stake. The bonds formed in the face of danger are unbreakable, built on trust, respect, and a shared understanding of the risks involved. A captain is more than a leader. They are a friend, a mentor, and a source of inspiration for those who know them. The lessons learned from this life extend beyond the fishing industry. The resilience in the face of personal and professional challenges serves as a reminder of the importance of perseverance, of finding purpose even in the darkest moments, and of cherishing the connections that sustain us. The story is a testament to the human spirit, a celebration of the triumphs and tribulations that define a life well lived. As the waves continue to crash and the winds howl, the legacy endures. It's a legacy of courage, of determination, and of a deep connection to the sea.
I mean, this thing is throwing some conflicting views here, whether or not this thing's going to be ice covered, but I haven't seen a single bitter piece of ice either. Dump them, dump them.
The story is a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable challenges, there is strength to be found, lessons to be learned, and a legacy to be carried forward. The sentence may be final, but the impact is far from over. The story will continue to inspire, to teach, and to remind us all of the enduring power of the human spirit. And so the tale in the world of the Bering Sea lives on. It's a story that will be told for generations, a testament to the resilience and determination of those who call the ocean their home. As long as there are waves to conquer and storms to face, the spirit will remain a guiding force, a beacon of hope, and a reminder of what it means to truly live. The story of the sea is a constant tug-of-war between man and nature. For fishermen, every journey begins with hope and ends with the harsh reality of the ocean's demands. Through calm waters and treacherous storms, they battle for survival, holding fast to their dreams even as the waves threaten to swallow them whole. This life is a living testament to this struggle, a reminder of the beauty and brutality of the sea. Every fisherman's tale is a mixture of joy and sorrow, success and failure. The journey was no different. It was filled with moments of triumph, like pulling in a record haul, in times of despair, when the weight of loss seemed too much to bear. Yet through it all, there remained steadfastness, driven by an unshakable belief in the value of the work and the importance of the legacy. The world of crab fishing is one of constant evolution. Over the years, advancements in technology and changes in regulations have transformed the industry, creating new opportunities while also presenting fresh challenges. These changes were both a blessing and a curse. They offered new ways to navigate the unpredictable waters, but they also brought increased competition and heightened expectations. One chapter ends and another begins, life shaped by the pull of the sea. The real dangers of the Bering Sea. Behind the scenes, things aren't always what they seem. Critics argue that some moments on Deadliest catch are staged for dramatic effect. While the most perilous scenes are authentic, other moments are sometimes refilmed to meet the director's vision. This mix of reality and crafted drama blurs the line, leading some to question how much of the danger is genuine and how much is exaggerated for entertainment. Still, the danger is very real. Crab fishing remains one of the riskiest jobs on Earth, with a fatality rate astronomically higher than most professions. Before regulations changed in 2005, fishermen raced to catch as much as they could during short, chaotic seasons. The introduction of the catch share system slowed things down, giving crews more time and reducing accidents. Now, each boat is assigned a specific amount of crab to catch over a longer period. It's a game changer for safety. Veteran fishermen like Bill Prout and Lance Farr have witnessed these changes firsthand. They agree that being able to wait for better weather has saved lives. Sleep deprivation, once a major problem, is no longer the eliminate it used to be. Even so, the work remains grueling. The sea is still wild, and the dangers are ever present. The financial side of the show adds another layer to the story. Alaskan workers on the series often earn significantly less than their out-of-state counterparts. In one recent season, local workers made less than $7,000, while those from elsewhere collectively earned over $1 million. This disparity has sparked debates about fairness, especially since the state provides hefty subsidies to the show's producers. Despite these controversies, the series continues to draw viewers, captivated by the raw grit of the fishermen and the relentless power of the sea. For those who've spent their lives on the Bering Sea, the changes brought by the catch share system are bittersweet. On one hand, it's undeniably safer. On the other, some feel it's taken away the wild, chaotic spirit that once defined crab fishing. But even with these adjustments, the job is far from easy. It's a test of endurance, skill, and sheer willpower. Deadliest Catch thrives on this tension. It's a show about humans pushing their limits against the odds. Whether it's battling monstrous waves, facing personal health battles, or navigating the complexities of a changing industry, the fishermen's stories are as raw and unpredictable as the sea itself. And while the risks are immense, so too is the respect they earn for daring to take them on. The Bering Sea's untamed nature has a way of revealing the true mettle of anyone who dares to challenge it. The waters are not just rough, they're merciless. Waves that tower like skyscrapers crash down on the ships, tossing them like toys in a bathtub. The cold seeps into every bone, and the relentless winds howl without pause.
I first met Gary in late 80s, early 90. We were on the beach offloading, and I said I want to take a hand at bear eye fishing.
Each day out there is a battle, not just against nature, but against one's own limits. It's a job that demands everything and gives little in return. Yet these fishermen and the crews that document their lives keep coming back, driven by something far deeper than the promise of money. The stakes are as high as they come. A single mistake, a momentary lapse in judgment, can mean disaster. Nets weighing thousands of pounds swing across the deck, a threat to anyone who's not paying attention. The icy surface of the boat turns every step into a potential slip and fall hazard. And then there's the ever-present danger of the sea itself, an unpredictable force that doesn't care about human life. These risks are magnified by the conditions the crews face. Sleep deprivation is a constant companion. The work doesn't stop just because someone's tired. For days on end, the fishermen and the camera crews operate on little to no rest. Their bodies push to the breaking point. Meals are quick and often cold. There's no room for comfort when survival's the priority. Yet amidst the chaos, there's a sense of camaraderie that's hard to find anywhere else. The men and women who take on this life form bonds that go beyond friendship. They become a family, united by the shared experience of enduring one of the toughest jobs on the planet. This connection is what keeps them going, even in the darkest moments. The show's ability to capture these raw emotions is part of what makes it so compelling. It's not just about the dangers or the drama, it's about the people who face them. Their stories of perseverance, loss, and triumph resonate with viewers, offering a glimpse into a world that most will never experience firsthand. But the human element is only part of the equation. The Bering Sea itself is a character in this story, one that's as unpredictable as it is unforgiving. It's a place where the rules of civilization don't apply, where survival depends on respect for the forces of nature. Those who forget this lesson often pay the ultimate price. Climate change is adding a new layer of complexity to this already challenging environment.
In 1958, when my father started fishing crab in Alaska, there was no formal fishery, but there was crab.
The warming waters are forcing crab populations to move, disrupting traditional fishing patterns, and forcing crews to venture into uncharted territories. This shift is not just an inconvenience. It's a potential game changer for the entire industry. Fishermen must adapt quickly or risk losing everything. Adapting is something these crews are used to. The ability to think on one's feet, to solve problems in the moment, is a skill honed by years of experience. It's what separates those who survive from those who don't. And it's what makes the stories captured by Deadliest Catch so compelling. Each episode is a testament to human resilience, a celebration of the indomitable spirit that drives people to face their fears and push their limits. As the series continues to evolve, it remains a powerful reminder of what it means to truly live on the edge. The fishermen of the Bering Sea are more than just characters on a TV show. They're real people facing real dangers. Their stories are a window into a world where courage and determination are the only things standing between survival and disaster. This is the essence of Deadliest Catch. It's a story about people in the sea, about the unbreakable bond between those who dare to challenge nature and the forces they're up against. It's a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable odds, the human spirit can endure, adapt, and overcome. And it's a testament to the power of storytelling, capturing moments of triumph and tragedy that resonate far beyond the waters of the Bering Sea. The legacy of Deadliest Catch will endure as long as there are stories to tell and people willing to brave the dangers of the sea. It's a legacy built on grit, determination, and the unshakable belief that some risks are worth taking. For those who live it, it's more than just a job. It's a way of life, a calling that demands everything and gives back something that money can't buy. A sense of purpose and a connection to something greater than oneself. The story of the Bering Sea is one of danger, grit, and heartbreak.
He's a good friend of mine, and it's really been bothering me. The fact that Gary's son was also on there and perished. It's hard to believe. It's heartbreaking.
This unforgiving stretch of ocean, home to massive crab fisheries, has seen countless tales of bravery and tragedy, made famous by the hit TV series Deadliest Catch. Behind the cameras, however, life at sea isn't just about big hauls and adrenaline. It's a story of relentless battles against the sea's fury and personal demons. In Alaska, the crab fishing industry is no joke. Teams of fishermen push themselves to their limits to catch king crabs and snow crabs in a deadly race against time and nature. To help the industry survive and grow, many of these fishermen join forces under an alliance called the Alaska Bering Sea Crabbers. This group works to support and protect the crab fisheries, ensuring their survival for generations. But no amount of teamwork can shield them from the dangers of the sea or the struggles that follow them back to shore. Deadliest Catch has captured this intense world, showing audiences across the globe just how harsh and unpredictable life at sea can be. The show's success comes in part from its ability to connect with different audiences by tailoring its narration. In the United States, Mike Rowe's familiar voice guides viewers, while Bill Patterson and Nasir Balir take the helm in the UK and Malaysia, respectively. These local narrators help the show feel personal and relatable, drawing in fans from every corner of the world. But making Deadliest Catch isn't easy. Filming in one of the harshest environments on Earth means cameras are constantly breaking down, succumbing to the saltwater and brutal winds. The production team captures tens of thousands of hours of footage each season, only to pare it down to the most dramatic and compelling moments. They've become experts at waiting for the perfect shot, even if it means losing equipment to the sea's wrath. As life on the Bering Sea changes, so do the people who live it. Behind the scenes, there's more than meets the eye. Tales of survival and tragedy, The producers also know how to craft a gripping story. They often highlight rivalries and conflicts, pitting captains and crews against each other in a battle of good versus evil. This strategy hooks viewers, giving them someone to cheer for and someone to root against. But these stories, while entertaining, don't always show the full picture of the fishermen's lives. Take the Hillstrand brothers, for example. Their time on Deadliest Catch made them household names, and in 2010, they were offered a spin-off show called Hillstranded. What seemed like an exciting opportunity quickly turned into a nightmare. Editing issues led to a lawsuit with the Discovery Channel, and the brothers, along with fellow captain Sig Hansen, left the network in frustration. Sig Hansen's story doesn't end there. As one of the show's most recognizable faces, he's faced his own share of challenges, including serious health problems. At 52 years old, Sig suffered a heart attack while filming, a wake-up call that forced him to confront the toll his demanding lifestyle was taking on his body. Despite the warnings, he's remained dedicated to the Northwestern, a ship now co-captained by his daughter Mandy. Another familiar face, Captain Elliot Neese, has had a much rougher journey. Known for his fiery personality, Elliot's departure in Season 11 left fans speculating. It later came to light that he was battling addiction, a struggle that landed him in rehab and, eventually, legal trouble. His arrest in 2022 for drug-related offenses marked a low point in a life already filled with ups and downs. Reports suggest he could face a sentence of 5 to 40 years in prison, a stark reminder of how quickly life can spiral out of control. Sadly, Elliot's story isn't unique among the Deadliest Catch family. Crew member Nick McGlashan's death from an overdose at just 33 years old hit the community hard. A seasoned fisherman since his teenage years, Nick's struggles with addiction were no secret, but his passing still shocked those who knew and loved him.
You know, you can see the island here. Obviously the brown shape. And as we zoom in, this is us. So we're coming in this way, and now this is the actual approach.
Captain Bill and Nick's sister Lydia spoke openly about their grief, highlighting the hidden toll of life at sea. Then there's Todd Kuntz, whose tragic death during an accident aboard the FV Patricia Lee left fans and crew alike mourning. These losses serve as a stark reminder that the dangers of the job extend far beyond the waves. Even the costs of entering the industry can be deceptive. While Deadliest Catch often portrays the fishermen as seasoned experts, the reality is that a fishing license in Alaska costs only a few $100s and requires no special training. This accessibility can lead inexperienced individuals into a world of extreme danger, unprepared for the challenges they'll face. Amid these stories of struggle and heartbreak, there are moments of resilience and hope. Freddie Mogatai, a fan-favorite deckhand, had his share of setbacks but continued to fight for his place in the industry. Though his dream of becoming a cage fighter didn't pan out, Freddie's determination and charisma made him a beloved figure on the show. The Deadliest Catch crew's tales are not just about survival at sea, but also about navigating life's storms on land. From health scares to legal battles, addiction struggles to personal losses, their lives are a testament to the human spirit's resilience. Yet these stories also highlight the cost of chasing a dream in one of the most dangerous professions in the world. The Bering Sea isn't just a place where fish are caught, it's a proving ground. Every trip into its icy waters tests not just the physical strength of the fishermen, but their mental toughness as well. Weather can change in an instant, with calm seas turning into roaring tempests. Massive waves, freezing temperatures, and gale-force winds are just part of the daily grind. Yet year after year, these fishermen return to face the challenges head-on. The dangers extend beyond the water itself. Equipment failures, injuries, and exhaustion are constant threats. A single misstep can mean disaster, whether it's a line snapping under pressure or a crew member losing their footing on a slick deck. These risks are amplified by the high stakes of the job. Crab seasons are short, and every missed opportunity can mean the difference between profit and financial ruin. Despite these risks, there's a certain allure to the life of a fisherman. The camaraderie among crew members, the thrill of a big catch, and the satisfaction of overcoming the odds make it a unique and rewarding profession. It's a life that demands respect, even as it takes a heavy toll. The financial rewards can be significant, but they come at a cost. Many fishermen invest heavily in their boats and equipment, taking on debt in the hope of a successful season. When the catches are good, the payoffs can be huge. But when the seas are unforgiving, the losses can be devastating. It's a high-risk, high-reward profession that attracts those willing to gamble everything for a shot at success. For some, the gamble pays off. Captains like Sig Hansen and Keith Colburn have built successful careers, earning the respect of their peers and the admiration of fans. But even they aren't immune to the challenges of the job. Keith's battles with health issues and the pressures of leadership are well documented, showing that even the most experienced fishermen face their share of struggles. Others aren't as fortunate. The tragic loss of entire crews and vessels serves as a grim reminder of the sea's power.
We're right on that border for this was the lowest string we had. So, it's basically, it's pretty simple.
Stories like that of the FV Destination, which sank in 2017, highlight the ever-present dangers. The vessel's loss, along with its 6 crew members, sent shockwaves through the fishing community. Investigations revealed a combination of factors, including weather conditions and overloaded equipment, underscoring the need for constant vigilance and preparation. The impact of these tragedies is felt not just by the families of those lost, but by the entire fishing community. Each loss is a stark reminder of the risks they face and a call to honor the memory of those who paid the ultimate price. At the heart of Deadliest Catch are the stories of the people who braved the Bering Sea. Their triumphs and tragedies offer a glimpse into a world few will ever experience firsthand. It's a world of extremes, where the rewards are great, but the risks are greater. Yet for those who call it home, it's a way of life they wouldn't trade for anything. As the series continues to captivate audiences around the globe, it's clear that the appeal of Deadliest Catch goes beyond the drama and danger. It's a celebration of the human spirit, a testament to the resilience and determination of those who dare to face the sea's challenges. Through their stories, we gain a deeper appreciation for the sacrifices they make and the strength it takes to pursue a life on the edge. The impact of these tragedies is profound, resonating deeply not only with the families who have lost their loved ones, but also with the entire fishing community. Every life lost in the pursuit of this perilous profession leaves an indelible mark, serving as a solemn reminder of the inherent dangers of the job. These losses are not isolated incidents. They ripple outward, touching every member of the community and reinforcing the high stakes of a livelihood that is as treacherous as it is vital. The grief shared in the aftermath of such events fosters a sense of unity, as the community comes together to support one another and honor the memory of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. At the heart of Deadliest Catch lies a tapestry of compelling narratives that capture the essence of life on the Bering Sea. The individuals who brave these waters do so with a resilience and determination that few possess, navigating a world of extremes where every decision can mean the difference between life and death. Their stories offer an intimate glimpse into a realm that remains largely unknown to the average person, a world where the rewards of success are immense, yet the risks loom ever larger. The danger is palpable, the stakes are high, and the margins for error are vanishingly slim. Yet despite these daunting realities, those who take to these waters do so with a steadfast commitment, drawn by a connection to the sea that is as enduring as it is inexplicable. Is the price of success on the Bering Sea too high? Leave your comments below, like, and subscribe for more.